Alright, so how's it going everybody? Jerome here back doing another quick video in regards to some Granblue Fantasy Versus. Now, I haven't really been on top of my content creation game. As you guys know, my PC has been a little messing up here and there, but I decided to start off the day by talking about Granblue Fantasy Versus. Now today, they basically showed off the first season pass of the game, and its characters within it except for one. There's 5 in total, but one hasn't been shown completely. And then they showed Belial, but apparently he's part of Season Pass 2 already, which is a bit weird. But with that said, the first character that's introduced in the Season Pass is a character by the name of Chaos Bringer. I have never seen this character, even when I played the mobile game. Apparently, this is an actual original character towards the game. And the boss in the game as well. There's also something roaming around that he is DLC, yes, but apparently, if you beat, like, not the arcade mode, but, like, apparently, like, the RPG mode or something that's within the game, you will get this guy for free. Apparently that's the case. Don't count me on that. I was just reading upon what's on the internet. But I want to hold it against them. That could be a possible way to do things. But other than that, yes, he is our first character that we're going to be getting in the Season Pass. But the second character is a super fan favorite. And even if I play Granblue Fantasy, the mobile game, I don't even have this character, let alone not really care, because I'm still new to the game, even though it's like been like 2 to 3 years. There's a lot of content in the game, I'm sorry. But anyways, I don't know of this character. Hell, I never even knew her name. I only knew about her looks, and she is the one character, the one female character that I see get a lot of attention and other kinds of attention. But anyways, the character's name is Narmaya. Again, this is the first time I've ever even knew of her name. Like, I only knew of her because, again, a lot of people love this character. A lot of people draw of her and stuff like that. But again, I just never took my time to even look at her name. So a fair apology. So my personal connection to this character is I'm happy for people that are happy. You know what I mean? Like, she's in here to please those people. But as the person that doesn't know anything regarding her, it's cool. It's cool. I only know about her online reputation, not her in-game reputation. So Narmaya is cool. And then other than that, we got our old man Cerise. I only know this guy because I did some weird story event where it was basically old men on the beach, and they were fucking built and they were just flexing in the story mode. That's the only way I know about this guy. But other than that, I don't know his character at all. But he seems kind of cool. He's a brawler. He's a fist to fist kind of guy. So that's dope. And then you got the fourth character that I'm kind of iffy about. And I don't know about the other people online and how they feel. All I know is that they feel a little bit like salty due to the season pass with its characters. But this one specifically kind of doesn't get to me. It's Djeeta. If you guys don't know, she is the second main character in Granblue Fantasy. In the mobile game, you can switch from either male or female, and she is the female main character. It's so weird that she is gonna be a DLC character. Like, I honestly do not know how to feel about that. Like, Gran is obviously like the main dude, but she's the main girl, so why isn't she a part of the base roster? And I don't see anybody defending this so far, because it really just doesn't make any sense that Djeeta is going to be a DLC character when, again, she's one of the 2 characters that you can be in the mobile game. So it's a little weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Well, actually, I do know how to feel about that. It's kind of BS, actually. But yeah, that's it's kind of messed up. And then we got our last character, which is in the unknown. I'm calling it out, though. The last character is gonna be either Lucifer or it's gonna be Athena. I'm fucking calling it out, bro. But yeah, the first DLC character pass, it's okay. I said it on Twitter. I finally got the time to work on this video, but I said on Twitter basically that you can feel however you want to feel about this DLC pass, and so on and so forth. But I know a lot of people are kind of like iffy already, more or less, with Narmaya, because again, as I said before, she's an extreme fan favorite. She is the one character that has a lot, probably the most amount of fan arts and other kind of arts on the internet. In short, a lot of people knew that they were gonna hold the fan favorites as DLC. Even I freaking knew that, but it still seems a lot of people are kind of salty. But other than that, like, is it a good business plan or not? In my personal opinion, it's a pretty good business plan. I know a lot of people are still, again, aren't happy with it, but this right here for them is basically guaranteed cash. It is guaranteed cash. Like, Narmaya alone is the one that's selling this fucking pack. And we don't know if they're gonna sell the characters individually, but so far, the fact that you could get Narmaya in the game, and she looks great, dude. She looks fantastic. That's enough to literally sell people. The waifu, right? The waifu game is strong. But other than that, yeah, we got one last character, and I honestly think it might be Lucifer. I think Lucifer has a strong enough following to be introduced into the game, and this is where it transitions into the other thing. We got Belial. Now, I don't know the correct lore regarding Belial. All I know is that when there was that one story event, not recently, but a while back, where it all regarded, it was all revolving around Lucifer and like something about like Lucifer fighting his inner demons or something of that nature. Like, Lucifer was fighting like somebody that looked exactly like him, and Belial was in it for that ride. Like, Belial was the enemy. Along with the doppelganger. Again, apologies, I don't know his freaking name, it's been so long. But yeah, that was the first time I was introduced to Belial, and in all honesty, I really like the character. He's a smart-ass character, in all honesty, but he really gets off on a lot of things. Like, when I mean he gets off, dude. He's horny on main. That's all Belial's game. And just Belial's involvement within the game makes me think that we're gonna have like another divine being, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? So I think Lucifer might have a chance to come into the fray. Other than that, like, yes, Belial is in and stuff like that, but what irks a lot of people too already was the fact that he was announced for the second season pass of the game. What? So that alone is making people hella iffy. Because the fact that they were ballsy enough to introduce a second season pass when the game isn't even out and the first season pass was revealed. That is what makes a lot of people pissed off so far. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's cool that my boy Belial was in. Like, I'm happy Belial was in all honesty. But I do have to agree with the majority of people online that the fact that he was announced as the first character for the second season pass already is a little bit scummy. And it's really the power of Cygames at this point. Cygames, if you guys don't know, they're fucking filthy rich, dude. They are absolutely filthy freaking rich. Granblue has been on top grossing for a very, very, very long time. Years in the in the Asian countries. Not just Japan. Like, this shit is basically dominating the entire like Asian mobile game app. It's fucking insane. So they, like, again, it's kind of smart on Cygames' end in terms of a business standpoint, but in terms as a consumer, as a fighting game person, yes, it's scummy, but they're using the power of their characters as a leverage, and you can't really blame them for that. But I believe that they're also using, how do I say it? People that are in the unknown. And what I mean by that is, the game was made for people who never touched a controller in their life, and they only play the mobile game. So I feel like they're kind of attacking that market as well. We're not really attacking, that's the wrong word, they're targeting that specific market as well. Because obviously in the FGC, a lot of people seeing a second season pass already when the first one hasn't even been released yet, it's scummy as hell. But for people that don't know how DLC works in fighting games, they're just gonna jump on a wagon and be like, I love that, I can't wait for that. So that's my personal opinions regarding the whole ordeal. But at the end of the day, like, the characters that are introduced are kind of cool. The one that's still iffy is still Djeeta. But if there's one thing that you guys didn't notice, is that we didn't get an actual 3D model, an actual character model for Cerise yet, alongside with Djeeta. Those are the two characters that didn't have a proper showcasing. They just showed off their artwork. What we did get, though, was Belial's model, because it seems that he's also going to be a part in the story mode, or RPG mode, whatever you want to call it. We got the model for Chaosbringer, because he's an original character, apparently, and Narmaya. So there is that. I'm rambling on a bit. This might be a fairly long video, but at the end of the day, like, you can't really blame Cygames for actually using their characters as a leverage for extra bucks. Like, people are gonna pay basically 80 bucks up front, right? Because usually a character pass is like $20 or even more. It's guaranteed cash for Cygames. A lot of people can hate it however the hell you want, but at the end of the day, people don't care. And if it's especially people that are content makers as well, and like personalities and shit on the internet, they're gonna fucking go ham on this shit too to show off for other people and stuff like that. So again, guaranteed cash at the end of the day. But yeah, that's really all my thoughts regarding this whole fiasco. Like, again, like I said, a lot of people on the internet so far have shown genuine, like, disdain for this kind of act that they're doing, you know, Season Pass 1 and Season Pass 2 and stuff like that. But that's really all I gotta say. Tell me what you guys think down below about this Season Pass, because I'm very curious what you guys have to say. Like, all I know is that the people that usually watch me, the audience that is there, usually try to think things through. So I'm very curious what you guys may think about this. But that's it for today. I'll be back as soon as things get, you know, in working order again, or as soon as things get updated in the future, like maybe some more Under Night news. Hint, 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 wink, wink. But anyways, thank you guys very much for tuning in. My name is Jerome, and I will see you guys within the next video.